Well, good morning all. It's another Wednesday morning and I'm down on the pits again. Now for this trip I've decided to come over to one of the other lakes. You know, there's four pits on this complex. I've been fishing over on the what we'll call the noisy pit. You know, it's got a factory bank, public footpath bank and a road bank. So it's quite noisy over there, but this one's reasonably quiet and it's got bigger fish in it, so I'm not expecting too much today. It's a rock hard water to catch the fish out of, and people spend a lot of time fishing on this lake without catching anything. You know, I've just spoken to a couple of guys that have just done the night last night, didn't even get a bite, you know, so what chance have I got? But it's a nice tench in here as well, so if I'm lucky I might get one of those. I've had one or two in the past out of here, beautiful tench, so a tench or a carp. Bite would be nice. I'm just fishing small pop-ups, small mesh bags as I've done previously. Right hand one I've just got under that bush there, that sunken tree, and the other one I've chucked out in the middle where there's usually a set of pads, but they've obviously not come up yet. It's too early in the year, late March, you know, another month they'll be coming up. Weed's not too bad at the moment. This is a really weedy lake, so fishing on a reasonably clear bottom, and it's fingers crossed. Well, it's all changed. I've moved from the hard lake over the back lake we'll call it, where I was hoping for a tench or a carp. Tench really. Had a little bit of bubbling going on over my baits for a little while, but then it all stopped and the wind got up and it was right in my face, so I've decided to cut my losses and come back over on the pit behind me. Now I usually fish over on the factory bank where it's a bit quieter, but somebody's over there today. The same two old boys are on their two spots, so I've come down onto the road bank, and there's the road literally just there, a stone's throw away. You know, hoping for a fish really. I wasn't going to get anything on the other lake, so I've come over to here. Got the rest of the afternoon, so probably it's getting on for 1 o'clock now, so I've got about 6 hours. So 6 hours to catch myself a carp. We're in. Finally hooked into a fish. Woohoo! Long way out. It's a big old chunky mirror this, quite a thick set fish, really wide. I just sort of like giving it a little bit of a lift, and I think it's a 20 pounder. Brilliant. Right, let's get her out and have a look at her. First one of the day finally. 20 pound 8 ounce mirror. So that's a good start. Don't really mind if I don't get anything else. This one will do for me. How about that for a chunky bream then? Just weighed this one because I was curious to see how much it weighed. 8 pounds this is. One of the biggest bream I've had. A decent bream this. This one's a male. It's got all the old rough breeding tubercles on it. A nice fish probably. This one's about 6.5 I reckon, something like that. It's quite a good fish. Typical, isn't it? An hour before I'm due to pack up and the heavens open. It's pouring down now. So it looks like it's going to be a wet pack up and I'm going to get soaked pushing the stuff back to the car. No more action. You know, it's been a tough day really. You know, 11 hours fishing, 10 hours fishing, nothing on the first lake. Then on this lake I've had one carp run and luckily landed one fish. You know, it's a 20 pounder, and those 2 bream. You know, I'm hanging it out right to the last moment. I'm going to fish till 7 o'clock. Hopefully I'll get another chance, but you know, it's about 6:15 now, so I've got 3/4 of an hour, so it looks highly unlikely. Anyway, at least I caught a few fish and I'll be back soon enough.